Hey guys, welcome to what will be the season finale here at Juventus. We have the PSV semi-final second leg in the Europa League, playing at the Philips Stadion, obviously, but trying to build on our 2-0 first leg lead. From there, we obviously hope to advance to the Europa League final, which should be post-Inter Milan, and then we can play the final today as well. Of course, if you missed yesterday's episode, then you might not be aware, but spoilers incoming. We, with the win against Monza and Lazio's defeat against Udinese on that match day weekend, won Serie A. We then lifted the trophy in the game against Spezia. We were on fire in front of goal yesterday. 5-1, 2-0 and 5-2 in the 3 games that we played, meaning that we'll play the semi-final, we'll sim the 3 remaining Serie A games, and then, fingers crossed, play the final of the Europa League at the end of today's episode before having, of course, a full season roundup as we usually do. Our Euro 2024 group with Belgium has been drawn. We have Poland, we have the Czech Republic, and we have Germany. So, not easy by any stretch of the imagination. Not easy at all. Of course, the Poland game will be on the first day of the new season. But we should do, between now and then, have a vote video for you guys to decide on where we go next in this save. That will probably be the episode tomorrow. Currently, the only option I have available is PSG, because we want to move away from Serie A. We will not be going to Atalanta, and we're going to try and get a couple of other options for you to vote on for tomorrow's episode. But today will be Juventus versus PSV, and then we'll take it from there. Hopefully, we'll have a Europa League final for you today as well, and we can, fingers crossed, open another light fitting in the trophy room and shine it down on a second trophy one in this GloryHunter. 1 down, 14 to go. 13 to go. I think 13 to go. 1 down, no. 1 down, 15 to go. Oh, hang on. There's so many trophies in so many leagues, and of course factoring in the Euros as well. We need to have a look. So, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 to go. It was 14 total. 13 to go. Might be 12 after this, though. You can see the route that either side took. In fact, 5-4 was PSV's route in the quarterfinals as well as ours against Porto. So, they clearly have goals in them. It's just a case of, will they score any in this second leg? They do need 2 more, at least, to ensure that they get to extra time here after our 2-0 win in the first leg. I would have loved to have scored a third in that first leg to mean that we could breeze through this and sim the second leg in the last episode and play just a final special today. But we weren't that fortunate, and we'll have to crack on in this next one in the Europa League. It's taking ages to actually bring the pictures up on screen, so I will just skip it. And show you that they're playing basically the same 11, other than they have Eric Gutierrez in midfield. That's the only change from their first leg side. The rest is as they were. Right then, the only change for me is Jan Sommer. Other than that, and Tomar Lamar, of course, for the currently injured Zoboslai. But actually, I think he might be back and available again. Vlahovic 90, Chiesa 90, Son 90. Plenty of players going up in ratings. Hopefully, we will be going through to the next round. Let's crack on. Pau Torres into Spinazzola. Hopefully, the left back will come towards me. Sorry, right back. Frimpong, get him out of position. Here's Milinkovic-Savic looking for Tomar Lamar through there. Up against Chris Smalling. Oh, that's a change that they've got in there that isn't the same as the first leg. Chris Smalling starting at centre-back. That missed my eye earlier on. Only Madueke trying hard to twist and turn away from the defender. Spinazzola now with Xavi Simons for close company. Pau Torres will get in and get away. Son will look for Lamar, and Vlahovic is on the run. Play it in front of him so he can race onto it, nod it down. Great first touch. Tell you what, second touch weren't bad either, was it? Dusan Vlahovic makes it 1-0 Juventus and 3-0 Juventus on aggregate, and that shot was very accurate. The next sentence came out in the previous sentence. Fantastic left-footed strike there. That may well be the goal that sends Ted Lasso to his first European Cup final. Xavi Simons holds off the attentions of Milinkovic-Savic very well there. He's not massive, Xavi Simons, but Showed good strength there. Frimpong should have the pace to deal with Heung-min Son here, and does. Chris Smalling centrally then into Eric Gutierrez. Fearman into Kramaric. Almost opened up for them there. This is good football from PSV. And Cody Gakpo will just let fly. Early shot dealt with by the Swiss Jan Sommer, though. Noni Madueke with the corner for PSV as they try and get themselves back in it. They didn't score at all in the first leg. And now they need 3 at least in the second. But they scored 5 in the quarters, as we saw in the previous round. So they do have goals in them. And with players like Cody Gakpo in the team, they definitely do have goals in them. Noni Madueke is very decent as well as a creative player. Xavi Simons is available short there, and they might go rugby and go 1 player extra over. So they tried, but it didn't quite work. Well blocked. Xavi Simons again holding off the defence. Noni Madueke, no fouls given away like we did yesterday. Spezia got a rather questionable penalty against us in Serie A. And European refs tend to be less lenient as well. A bit more strict in Europe. Cody Gakpo's in. Surely he scores this. Indeed he does. It's 1-1. It's not going to be all our own way. They're back in it. 3-1 on aggregate now. McKennie into Alaba. Switched out to Spinazzola. Pegged us back here. PSV. We had teams do that to us yesterday. Most notably Monza. And we were still able to get away from them come the final whistle with a significantly impressive scoreline. We'd love to do that again here against PSV if we can. But you'd go as far as to say that PSV are better than Monza. I don't think that's really too offensive to the Monza lineup to say. I'm sure they'd agree. Cody Gakpo, certainly better than anything that Monza have got. And Andre Kramaric, certainly better than anything Monza have got as well. He's now on the score sheet. It's 2-1 PSV on the night and 3-2 on aggregate. Brilliant cross, brilliant header. And now it really is in question. The home side have turned it around. Why no one is marking him at all is perhaps not a surprise given the defensive AI in FIFA 23, but certainly a frustration. That's 3-2 on aggregate. We're going to have a very defensively solid second half. At half-time, Fiorentina are winning away from home at the Bayer Arena against Leverkusen as well. I think that means it's 2-2 on aggregate in that tie as well. So nobody at this stage is looking like a nailed-on favourite to make it to the final. They're all level in the other semi, and we're very nearly level in this one as well. We are at present the only side that have an aggregate lead. Get that out to Spinazzola. I've got plenty of options in the middle. Can Vlahovic get to that? No. Can Lamar win this header? Also no. Can Alaba win that header? Also no. Come on, lads. Only Madueke is on the run, and Jesus wept, is he quick. He's past me. He's still going. Noni Madueke winds up. It hit Kramaric in the face, and he was offside. He took a touch. Jesus Christ. He's taken a touch, and then... What? Fede Chiesa, in literally the blink of an eye. Firstly, I'm not even sure as anybody's hips rotate that well. His foot then his left foot then gets stuck in the floor. Then it goes, Jesus Christ, certainly people's hips, and then, oh, that looks painful. And then, is this, mate, this is Stranger Things. This is Stranger Things, not FIFA 23. We have bottled the Coppa Italia twice. We've got Groot in the Champions League. I don't know, is that... Well, counts as bottling, but we bottled it over the course of 6 games rather than just in a one-off tie. Surely this is the moment. Thomas Lemar getting in behind, and in the middle is Dusan. Oh, what a save! Walter Benitez, I should have expected it, to be fair. He's been that good in the My Player as well with one-on-one situations. And he's come up trumps again. Can Milinkovic-Savic win this header? No. Pau Torres will nod this down. It's Bremer. He puts it well over the top of the bar. I'm going to have to make some changes here to try and force the issue. Let's bring Paul Pogba on. Let's bring Kostic on. No. Let's do Ronaldo. No. Not sure what change to make. Yeah, no, we'll do Ronaldo there and Chiesa for Kostic. Come on then. I don't need another goal, but I would very much like another goal. Gakpo to Mwene again. Fearman. Gutierrez, Kramaric. It's a nice 1-2. They're in, and he's missed it. Andre Kramaric. They will not get a better one-on-one chance for the rest of the game. And on his left foot, he can't find that far top corner. Perhaps going for power rather than accuracy. And it hasn't worked. Nicely intercepted by Pau Torres and given up towards Cristiano, who gets bumped off it by the defence. 6 minutes to hold on here. Whilst the ball is in their half, we are very happy. And Kostic will react to that quickly. Pogba with the turn. I see Kostic making the run. Filip Kostic doesn't play very often. And that's why. Kramaric with a gorgeous opportunity to bring them level. Kostic with just as clear-cut a chance to put them out. Filip! Mate! You've got to score that! Son rise the challenge. Well, look, essentially, it's Pogba. Late in front of Zakari, who's come off the bench. Kostic could be in again. Try and squeeze that to Ronaldo. Played an extra pass and I didn't need to. Ronnie, we accept red cards now. Frankie de Jong, it's like you're playing pro clubs. Red cards acceptable. Played out wide. Is it coming? Is Baumgartel the centre-back? Forward. Kicks it against Bremer. And that was the cross of a centre-back. We rode our luck at times. We really genuinely did. But through to the final of the Europa League. But who will we play? Will it be fellow Italians Fiorentina? Or will it be German side Bayer Leverkusen? It was 2-1 after the first leg to Fiorentina. It was 1-0 to... 2-1 to Leverkusen after the first leg in Florence. Fiorentina were 1-0 up at half-time. It's 2-1 in the second leg. They're going to extra time. We don't know yet who we're going to get. We do now, though. Fiorentina win it in extra time. It's an all-Italian Europa League final. Now, what have we done against Fiorentina so far this season? I think we fared well against them. We played them in the episode before the one yesterday and won by a single goal to nil. And earlier in the season, we played Fiorentina and we won by 4 goals to nil. So we have 2 victories thus far against Fiorentina this season. Prize money of £2.8 million added to the coffers for next year, although we will be leaving Juventus and we do hasten to add that again. So, join me then in 3.5 weeks' time. Why is it being played on a bloody Wednesday? Join me in 2.5 weeks' time for the Europa League final. I think it might be suit time, don't you? Well, the suit is on, and that can only mean one thing. Final time. I'll show you quickly what happened in the league games that we simmed along the way here. We got a 2-1 win against Lazio, a 3-1 win against Sassuolo, and with a fully rotated 11, a 3-2 win against Inter somehow. So as we head into the cup final now, you actually see us top of the table. I think we might have breached the 100-point mark. We did indeed. 100 points, 103 goals. Thanks to the form at the end of the season, winning the league by 23 points. We'll have a full season roundup after the final to go through everything that's happened in this save thus far. And tomorrow, there will be a vote for, of course, where we move next in this save. In the final, though, it's Juventus-Fiorentina. So without cheating and skipping to the end, let me know in the comment section, and Twitch chat for you too, let me know what you think the score is going to be as a prediction in this Europa League final. Will we or will we not add another light to the trophy room? Fiorentina's route to the final was to win their group with Benfica, Shamrock Rovers of Ireland and Midtjylland of the Danish division. Then in the preliminary round, they were not involved because they topped their group, same as us. In the next round, they brushed aside Dynamo Kiev there by 6 goals to 2 on aggregate. The quarterfinals was where they knocked out West Ham by 4 goals to 0 on aggregate. So they breezed through that one as well. And West Ham got through after knocking Arsenal out. And then, of course, in the semis, much tighter, a 4-3 aggregate win in extra time by 3 goals to 1 in the second leg against Leverkusen. So now it's an all-Italy final of the Europa League. We've played them twice in the league, of course. We won 4-0 and we won 1-0. So, we might end up losing this final if history with regards to FIFA saves serves us right. We fully expect if we beat them twice in the league, then they'll beat me in the cup final. But let's just go and do it. We look to claim a second trophy and do the double this year with the Serie A title already in the bag. Can we add the Europa League to the trophy room? Fiorentina with, on loan from Juventus, Mattia Perin in goal. Nets, Fernandez, Lindelöf, Dodo, Demirbay, Koopmeiners, Sissoko, Gonzalez, Jonathan Ikone, and Luka Jovic up top. We are at full strength, as you may well imagine, for this tie. So, it's game on. It's now or never, probably, at this stage, for the Europa League. We anticipate, hopefully, only competing in the Champions League moving forward, unless we have a less than satisfactory league season at another club, like we did with Juventus last year, and find ourselves in this competition again. Moving forward, Vlahovic looking for Chiesa on the far side, but it's picked off well by the defence. We know we can beat Fiorentina. We certainly have done multiple times in this save so far. So, Vlahovic came deep rather than looking to get in behind as per his instructions. So we have to be confident here. We have to play with confidence, knowing we've had the better of them before, twice this season. Let's go and do it for a third time. Son didn't react quickly enough to see the pass, or the run, sorry, of Vlahovic there to get it through to him. Spinazzola. Get that inside there to Vlahovic. He finds Sergej Milinkovic-Savic, whose shot is scuffed into the keeper's hands. Ikone driven forward to Luka Jovic. Tackled well by Bremer, though. Get that out wide to Chiesa. Look for Szoboszlai. Chiesa's gone again around the outside. Fedi's in behind. Will dink it, looking for Luka Jovic. Luka Jovic for Dusan Vlahovic, the former Fiorentina man, of course. But it won't reach him. Son, Szoboszlai. Chiesa make the run. Come on, Fedi. He's in round the corner. Fedi Chiesa! Misses the target in the 18th minute. He's been ever reliable this season. But on this occasion, no goal. Keeper had it covered. I mean, McKennie's won that very well. And now they've given it away. Oh, but Vlahovic not on his toes. Dusan's been a little bit off so far, but so has basically everyone for Fiorentina. They're not playing good football in this final so far. They won the Europa Conference League last year, and they're looking to follow that up with the Europa League victory here, but so far they have not been at it at all. Milinkovic-Savic with the turn. Dusan is there. Dusan around the corner. It's Dominik Szoboszlai. Took an age to figure out which foot he wanted to shoot with. And the keeper makes the save. I can't believe it. Chiesa with the delivery. Milinkovic-Savic underneath. Bremer maybe. It'll fall to Alaba. Knock it down. Heung-min Son from the edge of the box. What a save, Mattia Perin. Leaping away to his left-hand side. No opening goal yet. Can Son get on the end of this? He can! Oh, but he can't header it on target. Brilliant connection, but no accuracy on the end of it. He got up unchallenged. Got a big chunk of the ball, but it just spun away. 38 minutes played. I can't quite believe we haven't scored a goal yet. Can you? Intercept, intercept, intercept. Oh, it's a lovely take by Gonzalez, but thankfully for me, his pass forward has been wayward. Their final ball has been non-existent so far, Fiorentina. We're very thankful for that because they've got themselves into a good position on a couple of occasions. 81% possession in the last 15 minutes, as you saw there from that graphic. Just shows you just how much we are dominating the game. But as Pau Torres tries to go on a Harry Maguire-esque run from the back, gets himself all in a muddle and runs straight into a Fiorentina man. And now here they come. Nico Gonzalez, Pau Torres in the way and makes up for his mistake. Dusan will knock that header down. And we need to get forward quickly, but we might have a chance before half-time. Dusan's on the run. Son tries to dink it. Can we flick that on? We can. But I can't keep him in my own team's possession. It's 0-0 at the break, but quite easily, quite obviously, we've been the better side. 6 shots to their 1, dominating possession as well. XG of 1.3, but still it reads 0-0. Right, I don't think I'll change anything heading into the second half. We've absolutely bossed play. And if we play like that again, then surely we find our way in front in this game. Vlahovic, Son's not getting beyond his man. Dusan has had a poor game by his standards. A very poor game. And Luka Jovic is in here. Jovic cuts it back to Demirbay. Good pass. In the end, Dodo, the right back. Jovic! Szczesny saves. They've found a chance now, Fiorentina, but they haven't taken it. Chiesa with support. Is the counter-attack available for us? Szoboszlai into Federico Chiesa again. They're marking my men in the middle. My midfield three have been so underutilised in this game so far because of the ability of... Is that a foul? Because of the ability of Fiorentina's midfield to just mark us out of it. But Alaba's done brilliantly there to win it back. And just as I mentioned, the underutilisation of my midfield, he comes up trumps. Vlahovic looking for Chiesa. Inside. Szoboszlai! He's had our two best chances so far, Dominic. But Mattia Perin is determined to keep this clean sheet for Fiorentina. Chiesa with the delivery. Son up again, but can't get there this time. Chiesa will nod that back. It's David Alaba. Ah, not from there. I don't fancy it. Oh, no, I was trying to play it around the corner of the defender to get it to Vlahovic. It's still 0-0 here as we press on in this second half. An hour played. Maybe it is time now for a change or two. But what changes to make? That's the question. Gonzalez in the box here. Nicolas Gonzalez deflected off Pau Torres. Do I make a change? Are we still playing well enough? I think we are. Milinkovic-Savic now up to 88 rated. Vlahovic up to 91. It absolutely continues here. 62nd minute. They've made two changes as well. Ibrahima Sissoko off. Well up, Dusan Vlahovic. I didn't quite see who came on for him, though. It was Marla. Here's Demirbay. Oh, it's pinballing about, but there's a hand in there, and we'll get away with a free kick. And now they're making another change, Fiorentina. As Gonzalez comes on. Okay, I will make a change of my own now. Let's bring Lamar on. I'd love to bring Pogba on, but I don't have the opportunity to do. Lamar for Milinkovic-Savic is what we'll do. But I'd love Dusan Vlahovic to be the man to score us the goal to win the cup because he's been that good. Oh, can he get the assist for the goal that's going to win us the cup? Fede Chiesa played in behind. Support is arriving in. Oh, square of him, but there were defenders in the way. And with the Trivella, I couldn't have tried to play a pass there. It would have been picked off by a defender. I had to go for goal. And Chiesa with a second chance in a good position has missed the target again from the angle. That's smacked against Dusan. Can he... Oh, the spin on the ball has done me. Spin on the ball absolutely did me. Can Chiesa get to that? He's won the header well. Vlahovic with good hold-up play. Here comes Heung-min Son. I see Szoboszlai at the back post. It's not going to reach him. And good defending. Nodded back to the goalkeeper. I think I'm going to move Son central. And let's bring Kostic on out wide. I'm not far away at this moment in time from taking Dusan Vlahovic off, to be honest. He's not had a great game. Some of his hold-up play's been good. Could have gotten an assist on a couple of occasions, but at the minute he's underperforming. Lamar. It's Heung-min Son! Goal! Forza Juve! Finally the breakthrough in the Europa League final. Juventus 1, Fiorentina 0. Vlahovic involved in the play. Picture perfect from Sonny Boy again. Is that the goal to add a second trophy to the trophy room? It may well be. Is it a double haul for us this season? Thomas Lemar off the bench with the assist. No mistaking Heung-min Son there. Into the top corner. Whipped beautifully. That's what you need to do, Fede Chiesa. 12 minutes to hold on for a Europa League title win. McKennie forward to Heung-min Son, now central, and Dusan is away. And as they push to try and get themselves back in it here, is space going to open up? Lindelof, he's dead on his feet. Oh, Dusan Vlahovic has had a nightmare game. Lindelof was literally dead there. No stamina left whatsoever. So just chugging away, trying his best to track back, but got nowhere near it. Cabral wins that header. Demirbay out wide. Gonzalez back. Time really running out now. Koopmeiners into Cabral. Cabral to Ikone is giving it away. David Alaba gets the footing. Koopmeiners. Pau Torres intercepts. That's surely game. It's just pure game management from now. Don't give up possession. Win the fixture. Kostic. Dusan. 2 minutes added on. We're going to win the Europa League. And Tom Olamar's in to seal it! No, he's offside. He's at the post anyway. But surely now time has run out for Fiorentina with 15 seconds left on the clock. After winning Serie A and getting grouped in the Champions League last year, we do add a second trophy to the trophy room at Juventus before we leave at the end of the season. With the Euros to come with Belgium as well, of course, over the summer, it might be a triple trophy haul this season. Certainly, at least, it's a double at club level. Serie A, ticked. Europa League, ticked. We will have to come back to Italy at some point in the save, though, to try and win that Coppa Italia trophy. But we will be leaving Italy at the end of the season. I could have brought on Bonucci for the final few moments to give him the captain's armband to lift the trophy, but as nervy as we were at the back, I'm not sure I could really have risked bringing on a 40 pace, 75 rated Bonucci before he retires. Pau Torres, though, has been captain fantastic. The man that came in to replace Bonucci has done exactly that and led us to glory here in the Europa League. Oh, yes, there we go. A second trophy haul for us. We will advance now to the end of the season and have a full season roundup for this episode of the Glory Hunter. Tomorrow's video will see a vote, though, for you guys to decide where we move next in this save. So do not miss it. Subscribe to the channel to make sure you don't. Hit the notification bell and you definitely will be able to see that video as soon as it goes live. We're not done for today, though. Let's go and see what else happened around Europe, and maybe we can spy a team that we might want to have as a favourite to move to. We'll wait and see. For now, though, I can jump back to my trophy room and be happy with that lit up Europa League down this side. 2 trophies ticked off now. Yes! 12 to go. Congratulations, Mr. Lasso. We're delighted to inform you that Juventus' excellent performance recently mean you've won the Manager of the Month award. Manager of the Month? I thought it was Manager of the Year when I saw the email come in. We believe the very positive results earned by your team, a testament to your own hard work, proving just what you are capable of as manager. Again, congratulations and best wishes for your continued success. Thank you, Rebecca Pompey, who is the press officer for every FA, evidently, because she also sends the emails in England as well. Right, let's have a full season roundup then. How did things go in our season and the competitions we were involved in, and what happened elsewhere around Europe? We will find out now. In Serie A, of course, we won the league. Lazio, Milan and Inter in the other top 4 positions. Lazio above Milan on head-to-head, as opposed to goal difference, as you can quite clearly see. Roma 5th and Napoli only 6th. Relegated from Serie A, unfortunately, are Benevento, Cremonese and Genoa. In the Coppa Italia, Inter won it for back-to-back seasons. They beat me in the final last year. They beat Lazio in the final this year. They knocked me out in the quarters, of course. The Champions Trophy was our pre-season tournament, which we topped the group for. UEFA Super Cup, Juventus will be involved in that next season. But who will be playing against them? It'll be Manchester City, who are one of the clubs we may end up going to in the vote that is coming to you tomorrow. Manchester City Champions League victors this year. In the Europa League, well, we did it. You just saw it. And Napoli win by 2-0 against Real Sociedad in the European Conference final as well. So 2 Italian clubs get 2 European trophies, and then 1 from England as well in the... there's qualifiers for the... Oh, yeah, of course, it's going to show the qualifiers because now we're at the Championship. So these are the groups for Euro 2024. England, Netherlands, Denmark, Wales, Belgium, ourselves, Germany, Poland, Czech Republic, France, Austria, Italy, Northern Ireland, and Portugal, Spain, Norway, and Sweden. That's how things look in the competitions we were involved in. Let's have a look at other leagues and have a look at the other leagues, big leagues around Europe, to see if there's anyone that catches your eye who you might vote for if they become available on the vote. Liverpool win the Premier League. Manchester United 2nd. City a distant 3rd, with Spurs level on points with them in 4th. Chelsea 5th. West Ham and then Arsenal only down in 7th. Relegated from the Premier League. Burnley, West Brom and Watford in this second season. Watford back up. And West Brom. And Burnley straight back down again. Bournemouth bounce back, as do Southampton. Sheffield United, Brentford, Norwich and Blackburn Rovers will fight it out for the playoffs to get back into the Premier League. Relegated from League One, Birmingham, Bolton and Ipswich. Bolton and Ipswich going back down after getting promoted the previous season. In League One, Wigan and Portsmouth are back to Championship level with Barnsley, Sheffield Wednesday, Derby County and Rotherham United in the playoffs. Cambridge must have already been relegated in the previous season because I don't think I saw them in the top half. I certainly didn't. RIP. Must be the My Player where they didn't get relegated. Crawley, Lincoln, Mansfield and Forest Green will be relegated down to League 2. Cambridge finished 8th and outside the playoffs in League 2. Bradford, Newport and Salford into League 1 though. Northampton, Wimbledon, Colchester and Stockport will battle it out in the playoffs. And if non-league were on the game, Grimsby and Sutton would be headed back there in League. PSG by 16 points win the league and are invincible. 28 wins and 10 draws in the season for them. Congratulations there. Nice, Monaco and Lyon, the other sides in the top four relegated from Ligue 1 this season. In the Bundesliga, Dortmund win the league by a point from Bayern. Leverkusen 3rd and Wolfsburg 4th. Leipzig only 5th, which is not a strong season for Leipzig at all. I think they won the Bundesliga last year, if my memory serves correctly. Werder Bremen in the relegation playoff. Düsseldorf and Arminia Bielefeld guaranteed as relegated. Coming up from Serie B for next season would be Cagliari and Parma, and one of Pisa, Salernitana, Brescia, Lecce, Empoli and Ascoli. In the Eredivisie, it's PSV from Ajax. In the SPL, it's Celtic from Rangers by a point. In La Liga, Real Madrid win by 4 points ahead of Barcelona. Atleti only 5th. Believe it was this save where Real Madrid finished like 7th or 8th last season, didn't they? But with no European competition to focus on, they've smashed La Liga this year. Congratulations to them. Relegation from La Liga includes Las Palmas, Levante and Eibar 2. With regards to player stats, of course, Golden Boot this year in Serie A goes to our very own Dusan Vlahovic, who scored 30 in 34. Pretty damn good. Chiesa actually had a lesser goal-scoring season with not only 19 in 36. And the other Juventus players on them, Milinkovic-Savic got 13 from midfield. Heung-min Son 12 from left wing. Great season for Milinkovic-Savic. Assist-wise, yeah, we scored a lot of goals. The top 5 assist getters, top 5 most creative players in the league, all playing for us. Ronaldo got 7 in 14 as well, so he certainly was heavily involved. Congratulations to him. And Szczesny got the Golden Glove as well with 11 in 36. So the team that we leave you with has no youth academy players. I've now called them all up. And we'll have a look at the squad hub to show their overall growth this year. So, Szczesny up 1 to 87. But at 34 now, probably going to start declining from next season. Mattia Perin, not grown, but obviously had a good season with Fiorentina. Jan Sommer's down by 2 since we signed him. Buffon's 46 now. He lifted Serie A though for us, didn't he? Did he keep a clean sheet? I think he kept a clean sheet against Spezia, so I didn't know it was 5-2, wasn't it? Never mind. Spinazzola has grown by 1. Digne hasn't grown since we bought him. The 2 youngsters out on loan up by 3 and 6 respectively. Nice growth from Conti. Made sure to bring up all of the youth players that had any sort of potential as well, so that they're still in the save. Gatti's up 1, Bonucci, yikes, down 5. Zakaria's up 2, Bremer's up 1 as well, Pau Torres also up 1, Alaba up 1 as well at 31 years of age. Nice that's actually happened since the Europa League final, I believe. Weston McKennie up 2, Lombardi up 9. Go on, son, bloody hell. DeCilio's not grown. We've barely used DeCilio. In fact, I don't think he's played for me even once. Danilo up 1. Dumfries didn't grow. Didn't enjoy him at all, to be honest, Dumfries. Prieto up 5. Tomás Lamar up 1. Otero up 9, out on loan. Fagioli up 2, on loan at Barcelona. Moretti up 4, on loan at Aston Villa. Colombo up 11 in central midfield with his loan spell. Wow. Nicolo Ravela up 3. I was going to say 4 then. At Manchester United. 81 rated now. Might perhaps be a player we could use in a latter season. Milinkovic-Savic up 1. Pogba up 1. Ortiz up 3. Perez up 3. Zoboslai 4 to 86. I didn't like him when he first came in. He certainly improved, but absolutely his finishing stat still the one that lets him down in that cam roll. Carrasco's up 3. Di Pardo leaving now finally up 2. Acuna up 8 in his left wing position. Martinelli up 4. Chiesa grew by 2 and was spectacular for us this year. Kostic didn't grow, but equally didn't decline. Heung-min Son grew by 1 at 30. Di Maria down by 5 at 36 years of age. Bellini up 2, and he will continue to grow well, hopefully. His potential tag has potential to be special, which is good news. Caio Jorge up 3, and then Lombardi up 5. Ronaldo down 3, but aging. Not retiring yet, I don't think, but probably retiring next season. And then Vlahovic obviously up 3. So stats this year, our top goal scorer in all competitions was Vlahovic as well. In fact, he scored more goals in the league than Chiesa did in any other competition. 23 in the league, though, for Fede Chiesa this year. 30 goal contributions for Heung-min Son. We were just fantastic at goal scoring this year and got quite a few goals and assists throughout the squad. But that is where I leave you at the end of Season 2 with Juventus. However, like I say, tomorrow we will find out, and you will find out, who you have to vote for as to where we head next season. We will be moving from Juventus, moving to a different country, going for different trophies. Hopefully, adding to the trophy room like we did this year with the Europa League and the Serie A title. The episode after tomorrow, however, will be in the Euros with Belgium. We have 2024 European Championships to contend to try and add another trophy to the cabinet as we move forward. But that will do for today's episode and for this second season. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.